What is your name? Where are you from? You can just use your state or country, nothing specific. What do you do outside of First Cav, and what is your position with First Cav as of right now?
My name is Chum Lee. I'm from the United States, proudly. Right now, outside the First Cav, I play football. I run 5Ks for charities. Working on doing 10Ks eventually. Plan to study medicine, and my current rank and position in the First Cav is private first class.
When you say 5Ks or 10Ks, do you mean you actually like participate in the charity, or do you actually run those? Like actually like physically run them?
I run them. I'm an athlete.
Oh,
I
cool.
do cross country and stuff like that.
That's sweet. I actually used to do cross country too. When I was in high school, I did it for 3 years.
Yeah, I think it's fun. It's a good cardiovascular work of your heart.
And I really like, I don't know, I really like the feeling thereafter. Like your whole body is, I know it's exhausted, but I don't know,
It's a
I
whole
love
body
it.
workout, and it feels accomplished
Yeah.
when you finish. You're like, damn,
Yeah.
I just did something real good.
Yeah. Yeah. What has been your most memorable experience with First Cav?
One of my most memorable experiences with the First Cav is when a bunch of us were playing Wasteland, and we found out where SF, that's their clan tag, SF's base was on Kapkalova, to the east of Electro, I believe. And we organized a land and amphibious assault, as well as using two watercraft, RHIBs. And we basically had guys had Humvees with Mark 19s roll down. We dismounted, took out cover snipers on Pit Kozlovka, rolled the Mark 19s down. We gave cover fire. The RHIBs rolled in. We started bombing with the Mark 19 Humvees. Then we started unloading with the Mark 19 RHIBs. Amphibious team rolled up on with a PDX, I believe it is. PBX. Dropped off some guys playing satchels. They left there, and they blew the place to shreds. Complete success. SF was actually surrendering before the mission was completely done, so it was a successful mission. I was really proud. That's how actually I got my first promotion to from recruit to private.
That is so cool. I've never actually, it was Wasteland, right?
Yes.
I've never played Wasteland before, and I know those, I've watched videos, of course, and I know those are like that's like a dream thing. Quite literally,
Yeah.
it's like a dream thing to partake in. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was
Holy
a great
crap.
mission. We had battle plans going on. I mean, we had at least 30 minutes of just before we even did anything. We were doing battle plans and how we're gonna operate this, and we had backup plans and plan B's and C's, and it was really great.
Fuck, I wish I was a part of that. I really do.
Yeah,
That's really
it
cool.
was definitely it was a proud moment for the First Cavalry. Good teamwork, good comm discipline. Overall, great thing to be part of.
Do you want to mention some names of people who are a part of it?
I gotta give primarily shout outs to the NCOs. They did good work. It's like Red Faction, I believe formerly was a part of it, formerly MQ. I know I was. Ooh, I don't remember who it was with, but I know Axio recorded the water assault on the RHIBs. I was with Red in the Humvee, Mark 19, that I was playing convoy lead. And there's a lot of other guys. We had at least 20, 25, 30 guys on there for the First Cavalry. Too many names to mention right now. Can't think of them offhand.
That's so cool. Okay, next question. Where do you think First Cav could improve?
I would have to say contact reports. It's in situational awareness. You gotta know where your target is, and you can't just be saying, "Hey, yeah, sorry." You can't just be saying, "Oh, he's over there in the trees." Well, if you're in a forest, there's a kind of just a few trees there, and you gotta know exactly where. Compass directions. If you're in a car, use clock directions. You gotta be able to say where he is and get the information to your teammates fast and precisely what it is they need to know to take out that contact, take out the threat, so you guys can move on with whatever your mission is, or just survive if you're playing DayZ.
I got you. I think I read on the forum here, or maybe I just watched it in a Shack Tag video because I watch those all the time. But always a good point of reference is to basically have a rule of say 3 things of points of reference. You say he's northeast, in between these 2 trees, south of the barn, and usually that helps out a lot with 3 points of reference. Just saying. I think that might be here or maybe somewhere else, but definitely bring it up in the forums.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to one of our guys, actually current, or I believe past serving veteran of United States, I want to say Army. He gave me the technical definition when we're talking about it. And I believe it's alert, orient, describe, and expound. You want to say, contact, I have a contact, you got to let your guys know. Then you got to say, give a compass direction, give a clock direction. Next, you would like to say what it is. I have 3 infantry units, 1 AT, and one sniper and 1 rifleman. And then you want to, give a point of reference. In the bar, 2nd floor. He's going into one of the back rooms.
Yeah. I think all clans need to, in effort, except for Shack of course. I think all clans need to put more effort into, actually having a professional way of saying things instead of just, as you said, there.
Yeah, it makes things a lot more tactical, but you're helping out your team. You're letting them know you're getting it done, so you're saving casualties, which makes life a lot easier when you're doing tactical games. And in a game like Wasteland or DayZ, if you die, you can lose a lot of stuff, and you don't want to lose it because it can be very beneficial to your team.
Yeah. Why have you stayed with First Cav?
I stayed with First Cav mainly because they're a great unit. A lot of great guys here. I mean, there's guys from all around the world. I mean, Finland, Sweden, U.S., U.K., Australia. I mean, they're all over it. A lot of different types of people. That's what I like about this is there's so many different types of people. You get to learn about different things. I mean, I was learning about Independence Day, and then the same thread in the forums, I was learning about the day Finland gained independence from Russia, and I was like, well, this is summer break for me, but I'm still getting a history lesson, so I think it's really interesting, and great guys to play with. They work well in military sim games like Arma, and overall, just a great group to work with. I haven't had one incident that I haven't liked. I've never had a bad moment. It's always been enjoyable playing with them.
Okay. What other clans have you been a part of? Their names, reasons for leaving?
I was really never a part of a group or clan. Well, I guess I had a group of friends that I started out playing Team Fortress 2 with, and we started playing some Arma and some Wasteland, and I had a falling out with them because just conflicts and a way people viewed things, and so I ended up not playing with them, and then I was actually looking up the quarantine squads in DayZ Mercenary, and I found Cherner's quarantine force, the CQF, which is the First Cav's Arma 2 DayZ operational force. So saw that, and that's how I found about them.
Have you had any projects you have partaken in First Cav, or plan on doing any projects?
Big thing we're doing is in our, you could say our prime, DayZ was 300 deep, 300 people strong, or DayZ, CQF, First Cav. We were 300 deep during DayZ Vanilla when it just came out. And DayZ Standalone's going to be, hopefully, coming out soon. And we'd like to make a strong presence there to start out with. And I'm partaking in the recruiting efforts and also is spreading the good word of the First Cavalry and the CQF. We're great guys to play with. I really believe that if you come onto our TeamSpeak, you'll enjoy playing with us. And I want to get more people in and have the great times that I've had and let them be a part of something bigger than themselves or a group of people, but a large group of people, which is it's a really great experience.
Yeah, that's actually where I came from. I was part of the CQF during that big 300 revolution that we had.
Yeah, I've heard stories, and I'm really sad I didn't join earlier because I mean the things that the First Cavalry did in the CQF is just it's unbelievable. Mass operations, 60 people in TeamSpeak. It's amazing.
Yeah. How much time do you dedicate to playing video games and First Cav?
I usually play a decent amount. if I'm not with friends or family, I'm usually on the computer. I've given up watching TV. If I'm on the computer, I'm not just browsing some of the other games I play, then I'm gonna be with the First Cavalry on the team speak, playing something. I don't care if it's Arma, it's Daisy. I'm playing something. I mean, we have Minecraft servers, we have dedicated servers for us to play on because we donate to First Cavalry, and it all comes back to us. So I'm always doing something with them, and it's I would say a decent amount of my time, if not, let's say 85% of the time I'm on my computer.
Gotcha. What's your favorite video game of all time? Why? And least favorite?
I'd have to say my roots and soul of what actually got me into even just in general gaming in Steam and Valve. Back in when I first started gaming, 8th grade, I had a friend, and he told me about this great game called Team Fortress 2, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. And I'm like, well, Black Ops, the first one came out, and they're all like machine guns, and I'm like, oh, sniper with a machine gun, yeah, I'm gonna totally use this. And I'm playing, and I get more involved, and then I started trading, and you get into trading, you can start making money. You make actual, USD currency. And I'm like, this is pretty fun stuff. And I've been playing that for 2,000 years, 2 years, and I have over 2,500 hours logged on, decent amount of time. So yeah, I have to say it's my favorite game. There's so much you can do, such a big universe, and it's so immersive, and it's great.
Least favorite game?
Oh wow. God, I might have to say the War Z. That is.
That was a pretty bad game.
Yes sir, that was a bad game. I'm not gonna go into too many reasons why, because it's controversy, conspiracy, political stuff, rip-offs, other stuff like that. I'm just going to say the gameplay was horrible. There's no way around it. I'll leave it at that.
And I'm pretty sure if people want to look it up, they can, and they can find out all the reasons why people didn't like it.
Yeah, just look up a man named Rhino Crunch. He has plentiful reasons why you should not like that game. It makes them very clear.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when did you start playing video games? Like, when did you actually start?
8th grade. It was when I learned about Team Fortress 2, and I'm like, man, I gotta get this. And this was before, if you know anything about TF2, back before there was free to play, and the only way I acquired the game is I had to go to Kmart and I had to buy the CD to put in my computer and install it. That's how ancient my video game experience was. And my first video game console, which I got in 2012, was actually the PS3. I am quite far behind. But that's when I first got into it. I'd say about 8th grade.
Gotcha. Well, is there anything else you would like to say? Anything coming to mind?
Nothing specifically. Yeah, just looking for more people to join. I love seeing more faces on. It does hurt seeing, I asked someone to come on TeamSpeak, and they come, and they enjoy the playing, and they join, they listen and everything, but they don't come back on. And I like seeing new faces. I give a shout out to my man Connor, private now, and I invited him playing Wasteland LT, First Lieutenant Comrick, I believe you call it, or call him, and invite Connor on, and been a great recruit. He's joined, he's playing actively, and I mean one of the greater guys I like to play with. So I want to see more people come on and more faces, and it's just a lot of people on, have lots of fun.
Gotcha. Okay, well then that concludes our interview. If you want to say bye, say bye.
Well, this is Private First Class Chum Lee signing off. Hope to see more faces on, and I'll be playing some Daisy RP right after this.